welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys. On the visiting sideline, you see head coach Matt LaFleur. He's got his guys playing well here in September, 3-0 to start the season. On the Cowboys side, it's head coach Brian Schottenheimer. His guys have also started 3-0, so there's a battle of heavyweights here in the month of September. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. This is Davis. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 8.
Yeah! There we go!
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage. Very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
Yards to go.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. The Packers have it. And so much for a nice game through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They'll come up here first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That'll be caught by the running back Davis. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. They're going to run it. This is Phil Maffa. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
That'll be complete to Maffa. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
At the 31. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
A 47-yard attempt.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys are out to an early 3-0 lead. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. There's Matt LaFleur, head man in Green Bay as his Packers head back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
Let's go now, man, my man. 52 blue. Hi.
A quick slant, looked in by Watson. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. A peek at his receiving numbers from a week ago, part of the offensive performance that led them to victory.
Ready, set.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Set. Set. Cut.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Set. Cut. Cut. Cut.
A good play action with Love. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And now it's 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he's going to have the Packers 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Donovan Ezra having success early in his career, his 2nd sack in these first few weeks of the season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. To the left side, in the hands of Watson. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that 1st down marker, but they're going to mark him just short. So 3rd down coming up.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
7-yard gain.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the 1st down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain.
And he will get into the end zone. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year.
His kick is good. Makes the score Packers 7, Cowboys 3. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The head man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer, his offense going back to work once more. will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Dak gonna run with it himself. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
2nd down, Prescott. He'll run again. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the...
Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Packers have recovered the football.
That was Great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Back, cut.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Ready, break.
1st down, Packers.
Let's go. 60 red. Ready.
On play action, Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets about 3.
Out of bounds at the 23-yard line. 4 yards on the
Ready.
pickup.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll run with Emmanuel Wilson. They'll take this down right to the edge of the red zone. 21. Demarion Overshown there on the tackle.
On the set.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
Now Love. Catch made there by Watson. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another 1st down.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
A 2nd down throw for Love. That is caught. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
50 green. Hut, hut.
That's caught by Golden, right side. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Goal to go.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Packers on top. We're back to Arlington in a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football
Ready up.
as they will see what they can do with this 3rd and goal.
Ready, set.
From the gun, it's Love. And that is incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. Now it's 4th and goal.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
A good return as he takes it across the 30. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Micah Parsons. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a... Pick six, celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now Prescott going to make the read and keep it himself. The ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
Pass caught. It's golden. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Packers.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. On the run to the right.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here we go. Here we go.
On 2nd down, Love. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 33. Yellow. Ready.
Here's Jacobs. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Come on. Set. Set.
One more time, it's Jacobs. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal.
Set. Hut. Hut.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. To the goal line and in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Well, the play fake gets its job done, and so too does the tight end. Always a great target down there, as you know, Greg, near the end zone.
And this is where, Mike, so many tight ends do their damage. Down here in the goal line where the threat of run gets so much attention. And oftentimes it just takes the slightest hesitation by a defender. You see a tight end pop wide open, and in this case, results in the touchdown.
The head man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer, his offense going back to work once more. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Evan Williams.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
That's good.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense, but let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready, set.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They'll work now on second and 4.
Set, ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Let's go now. Set.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Pick up a 14 as he takes it to the 14. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Donovan Izaraku working his way in to earn his second sack of this first half.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
And goal at the 2-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. Extra point by McManus. Up and good. And the Packers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense headed back to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. Third down coming up.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. On fourth down, the veteran Brian Anger on a punt for Dallas. Out to return this for the Packers, it's Keyshawn Nixon. This brought in out past the 20. There's Matt LaFleur, head man in Green Bay as his Packers head back onto the field. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Hut.
Now, faking the give. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy.
Set.
Love to throw. That complete to Jacobs. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this.
Ready?
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. 17 yards on that connection. 1st down, Packers.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Here we go. 10 black. Set.
Here's Love. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And the Packers are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all around.
And he's in! Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will add one more onto their big lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The Cowboys offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. To the outside, looked in by Lamb. And he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
First down.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
30-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd down, it's Dak. He'll get this one out to his fullback. That'll be good for 11 yards. Still short of the first down marker. And 3rd down coming up.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
3rd and short. Prescott. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Ryan Anger in formation for the Cowboys.
To return, it's Nixon. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Lots to get to from a jam-packed Sunday of football. Let's get right into it. Our journey through the NFL starts now, and it begins at Arrowhead. The Chiefs at home to take on the Baltimore Ravens. It's a rematch of last year's Week 1 season kickoff game.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Here's Nixon on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. There's Matt LaFleur, head man in Green Bay as his Packers head back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Down. Red 38. Hut.
Now Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screenplay is, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the 3rd, that anything's going to change. He was picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
Ready.
On play action. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Cowboys have it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will get just a bit closer. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 2. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. There's Matt LaFleur, head man in Green Bay as his Packers head back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. A good play action with Love. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's easy to make your quarterback look good when you can just get open as easily as he has in this game so far. I mean, he had the big first half, remember, but here in the second half, he just continues to add to these numbers here in the 3rd quarter.
They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down.
Here we go, set. Black, 90 seconds.
Here's Love. That one on target to Watson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
Here we go.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And the Packers are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
Let's go. Set.
Wilson will score. Touchdown, Packers. McManus on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Packers stretch things out even further. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The head man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer, his offense going back to work once more. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on first and 10. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Second down, Prescott. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah McDuffie. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick 6 of the game.
And it's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
On the return, here's Turpin. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The head man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer, his offense going back to work once more.
There you go.
Prescott on first down. That'll be complete to Maffa. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A huge play for Dallas. 36 yards.
Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
There we go.
Dak can throw it here on first down. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. They get 18 on that one. First down, Cowboys. Shotgun snap for Prescott. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll throw again. Dak. He'll step up and run. What a move! He's in. Dak Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. Cowboys cut into the lead a little bit.
Cowboys 17.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here's Christian Watson and the rest of the Packer offense heading back onto the field. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the 3rd quarter. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Moving outside the pocket.
And that just can't happen. 3rd and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle, just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long 1st down. Mike, so often we see when a draw play is called, so much of the success depends upon what look do you get from the defense. In this case, they dial up a blitz. It could be feast or famine. In this case, it's famine. The blitz runs right into the draw.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
Give them 14 on that one. 1st down, Packers.
1st down. A gain of 14. 1st down, Packers.
Now Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Love. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Donovan Izaraku. He is having one heck of a night. His 3rd sack of the game. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. That's caught, and he will score. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. Touchdown number 9 for the year. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The Cowboys offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think?
1st down, Prescott. A quick slant taken by Lamb. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Yeah, here we go. Wide eight.
Prescott now. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They gained 18 yards on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Yeah.
To throw is Dak. To the left side, caught by Lamb. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. First down.
At the 27-yard line.
Prescott again. Moving left. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Packers' 29-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Short throw caught by Ferguson. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Packers. Are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Let's go. Set.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
Set. Yellow, 22. Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
Down. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 35, here's 2nd and a yard.
Ready, set.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
We'll go play action with Love. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take it on in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. On the return, here's Turpin. A good return as he takes it across the 30. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game.
Yeah! Motion, watch the motion!
What do you think?
In motion, Lamb.
What do you think?
Pistol now for Prescott. This one is complete. It's Pickens.
Complete to George Pickens. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4.
Yeah! There we go. Boy, nice.
Prescott. It's into the hands of Pickens once again. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
He'll drop this one down to the fullback. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
To the air again, Prescott. That is caught downfield by Pickens. That one's good for 29.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight, they continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
That's brought in right side by Pickens. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 2 at the 14-yard line.
Now to Moffa. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. Forced to his right.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Phil Moffa. Touchdown, Dallas. first NFL touchdown.
Makes the score. Packers
Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, right?
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
He was brought down by Kendall Fuller. A 3-yard pickup.
They face second down and 7.
At the 28-yard line.
Here we go. Hut.
Running is Jacobs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
To throw is Love. That's caught by Golden, right side. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 27-yard line. A big-time run by Jacobs. 33 yards.
First and 10 at the
To break the huddle,
27-yard line.
coming up now for first and 10.
Down. 45. Set.
On the run, it's Wilson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Bishop on the stop.
Ready.
From the 22 now, here's second down and 4.
At the Cowboys' 22-yard line.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up
That's a
on
gain
third
of
down.
3. It's 3rd and 1.
Set.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing second and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. And it brings up fourth down.
60 reps. 60 reps. Set.
On fourth down, Love. And he'll give himself up after picking up the first down.
Come on. Set. 50. Green. Ready.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee.
Hut.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Go now.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long.
Ready.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.